Hello students, in the last session of my video, we will discuss about the determinants and expansion of determinants. In this session, we will study about the properties of determinants. In that, the first property is the value of determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. See here, the value of determinants remains unchanged. Its value does not change if you interchange the rows and columns. That is, if you take the transpose of the given determinant, then its value does not change. Means converting rows into columns and columns into rows. They have given here, verify, we need to verify the property 1. Let delta is equals to, that is determinant is equals to A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2 and C3. We need to expand along first row. You may also expand along R2 also or R3 also. Here we need to expand along the first row, that is A1, A2 and A3. Here the first term is A1 here. A1 into deleting that row and column, we get the second order determinant, that is B2, B3, C2 and C3, and minus A2. Why it is minus A2? Because it is the element present in the first row and second column. So 1 plus 2 is minus 3. That's why here minus A2. And again you need to delete that that element containing that row and that column. You will get the second order determinant B1, B3, C1 and C3 plus A3, B1, B2, C1 and C2. Once you will get, just you need to multiply here. A1, B2 into C3 minus C2 into B3 minus A2, B1 into C3 minus C1 into B3 plus A3, B1 into C2 minus C1 into B2. You will get the answer here. We call it as 1 because we will expand along the first row. What they have said, if you interchange the rows and columns, the value will not change. Just we need to interchange the rows and columns here in the given determinant, that is delta 1. We denote it as delta 1, and here we interchange the first row into first column, that is A1, A2 and A3, second row into second column and third row into third column. Again, as usual, if you expand along the first column. Why? Because here the elements here A1, A2 are lying in the first column. That's why we need to expand it along the first column. Again, you will get the same answer. Call it as 2. From 1 and 2, we can write delta is equals to delta 1. If you interchange the rows into columns, the value of the determinant remains unchanged. This is your first property. Now, the second, we need to verify the first property with the help of example here. In the given example, what they have said, 2 minus 3, 5, 6, 0, 4, 1, 5, minus 7. Again, we need to expand it along the first row. Again, 2, deleting that row and column, you will get 0, 4, 5, minus 7 and minus of minus 3. Because my element lying in the first row and second column, that's why minus 3. That 3, you need to delete the element containing that column and that row. You left with 6, 4, 1 minus 7 plus 5. Again, delete that element containing that row and column. You'll get 6, 0, 1, 5, and you get it answer as minus 28. Here again we need to change the first column into first row, interchanging the rows and columns. If you will interchange again, you will expand along the C1, you will get the same answer. Hence, in this way we will prove the property 1. Property 2. If any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of a determinant changes. If you convert all rows into columns, that is transpose, the sign will not change. If you change any one row or column, or any two rows or any two columns, the sign will change. The verification of the second property is, see here, again you take this similar general form, that is delta is equals to A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Again you need to expand along the first row. Here they interchange the first and third columns. Call it as here first and third rows here, or you can change column also. The new determinant obtained is given by, just you need to interchange. Means in place of R1 you need to write R3, and R3 in place of R3 we need to write the R1. Expand along the third row. Here, see here, we need to expand along the third row because elements are present in third row here, A1, A2 and A3. That's why we need to expand along the third row. You will get the answer as this, like this. Again, this answer is not equals to that of delta. Means delta 1 is not equals to delta here. They are full change. Again, we need to take their minus as common. You need to take minus as common. That is A1. Just to interchange the brackets here. B2, C3 minus B3, C2. Because once you simplify it again, you will get the above expression only. Minus A2 as it is. Brackets you see here. Just they changed the places. B1, C3 minus C1, B3 plus A3 as usual, and B1, C2 minus B2, C1. Observe here, the A minus they have taken outside, and A1 minus A2 and plus A3. This you need to write as it is. Just you need to interchange the brackets here. Here, this inside the bracket expression is equals to that of delta. Both are same. So, minus of delta. What happens here? The sign of the determinant changes if you interchange the any two rows or columns. Similarly, we can verify the result by interchanging any two columns also. Again, you will get the change in the sign of the determinant. We will verify this property with the help of example. They have given here delta determinant is equals to 2 minus 3, 5, 6, 0, 4 and 1, 5 minus 7. The same example only, previously we have used this one. If you will expand, you will get the minus 28 as the answer. By interchanging, means if you will expand along R1, you will get it as minus 28. Interchanging the rows here R2 and R3. And this is the sign we used to denote it as interchanging sign. Whenever we need to interchange the two rows or two columns, this sign we will use. Arrow marks on both sides. Interchange. What it implies? We need to interchange R2 in place of R3 and R3 in place of R2. Again, we need to expanding the determinant along the first row. Because for R1 we not change, just we have changed here R2 and R3. As usual, if you interchange, here you will get it answer as 28. But the above answer is minus 28. Means here the change of sign takes place. That's why delta 1 is equals to minus 10. Hence, the property 2 is verified. If you interchange all rows into columns, the value will not change. If you interchange any two rows or columns, the sign will change here. Now the third property is, the property 3 is, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, all the corresponding elements are same, then the value of the determinant is 0. If you get any two rows or two columns identical, that is same numbers, then the value of the determinant is equals to 0. See here example. The determinant given here is 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 3. Here R1 and R3 have identical, means they are containing the same element, that is 3, 2, 3. Whenever you will get the any two rows or two columns same values, you will directly write it as answer is equals to 0. Or else you want to verify means expanding along the first row, or you can expand along the first column also. You will get answer as 0 here. Means any two rows or any two columns containing the same elements, the value of the determinant is equals to 0. And you write the reason, because here R1 and R3 are identical.